Peller will not want to have a Peller as a child. A Peller will give birth to a child and send him to the best private university, best private school in Lagos or in abroad. Why will keep him for a Korodu, make him turn out to be like
the news, the one that is it the global something of mathematics that banned Nigeria?
Oh, but we don't do maths again now.
Like we don't.
How was it? 1 + 1 is 2.
because
And the maths also do that.
The world has been shaped to the point where numbers are making the final judgment for everything. How many views do you have? How many viewers you have? How many subscribers you have? Even if they want to come and give you an endorsement deal, the first ask you how many followers you have. It's about numbers. So it's forcing people to do the things that a larger population connects with for them to get those numbers so they can actually move to the upper class. It is a means to an end. It is not the end.
And then the money you now get in there, you now realize, oh, if I posted this one, you give me $5,000. Imagine say I just post this other one. And then you know what I'm saying? And then you don't enter. Again, as much as all of us the bass boost, but now survive all of us. And then you've not found what pays. We are the same people that say don't change the working formula. So,
welcome everybody to another amazing episode of Just Being Adultish. We have your host Frank here.
My name is Dean. As usual. I won't change name before we introduce, but I won't change name first.
It's too late.
We'll introduce her. I didn't need to change name.
For how many episodes on that record?
No, a lot though. I continue.
I don't continue. Please introduce your.
No, ma do the intro. Ma start. Our guest today is a very special guest. He's a man that has experienced probably more social life, more Lagos nightlife, Lagos daytime life. Which other state? If all the states in Nigeria, more life than I have.
Your lifetime.
Or Frank has
to put together.
Socially, economically, financially, romantically,
and otherwise.
We have the one and only King Zephyr in the building today.
Woo, woo, woo.
But we need fans. We need like fans who could just do the clap.
Put that outside. Background effect.
If you guys hear background sound, you guys are background niggas in the building. Zephyr, welcome.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. These are you look like all these YCEE brothers.
We're trying to look like, in Nigeria we're preaching love and togetherness. So let me look like
Which judge in Nigeria?
Which of them?
This one or another one?
I'm looking like my northern brothers today. So
If you
one love Nigeria.
Welcome. Give us a quick intro. Make the house know you. Now your first time on GBA.
My name is Zephyr. I happen to be the all-round guy for entertainment. I talk for a living. I get paid for talking. I enjoy talking, and it's a beautiful thing to talk and pass on positive messages to people. So it's beautiful. It's just life.
When you say talking, what kind of talking?
It falls into different categories. I host events. I also talk on radio. Also a hype man. MC, we're talking too, so
Does it talk? Gossip?
Talk, you understand?
Gossip.
No, I don't gossip.
Okay.
I don't gossip.
To clarify.
All these guys to your press will tell you, say, you don't see me talk, they pay person before. You see.
Yeah. No, these days, parents don't talk that thing again.
A lot of things don't change.
They don't talk how we get that. You talk too much.
Funny thing, talking is actually one of the most amazing skills that you can develop in recent times, because ChatGPT is there to write anything you want to be
just spread down
written. So
presentation.
talking is actually.
I beg to differ though, because like if you don't get that, you don't get that.
No, it fits. It fits now.
See, okay, let's put it.
The talking skill first of all is presenting it.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like if they give two of us this thing now, the same script, the way this nigga go run this stuff, safe.
And I think they talk. Then they talk say ChatGPT go run the script.
No, ChatGPT can run the script, but
talking is actually going to be
both aura, everything. You go feel them. Like person will not be hype man carry my giver for club. Give a script. See me think.
All right. When did you realize that? So let me rewind first. This is how you make your living today, talking. Radio shows, everything. Is this something you've always wanted to do, or at some point you realize, say, oh, but this my mouth is run like this?
Funny thing is that growing up, I did not grow up in an environment where they speak English. I grew up in the back of UST Gate in Port Harcourt, Eagle Island. It was pretty much the slums.
Yeah.
But I fell in love with hip hop, foreign music. Not like our Nigerian hip hop. I wasn't really into Nigerian hip hop. So listening to foreign hip hop, I fell in love with how they talk. So most of the times I just listen and try to mimic them and sound like them. And my favorite act back then was Lil Wayne, still the GOAT. So I tried as much as possible to listen to Lil Wayne, try to sound like him. And even when I watch foreign movies, I want to talk like them. I like movies with subtitles, so I just want to talk exactly how they talk.
In it.
Yeah. The English guys are kind of like different, but I fell in love with the American style of talking. So I just felt like this is a good thing. Whenever I talk, it fascinates people. They find it quite amazing. Like, okay, this is a good thing.
Remember Make It Rain remix?
Yeah.
Lil Wayne,
That song.
Guy, that was when before you even hear the song, before you see the song for Person Phone, guy, you go beg scatter. And
Lil
it's
Wayne-
really
Lil Wayne-
amazing
Lil Wayne
when
dope.
you know people that know how to like sing that song from start to
Fun
finish.
fact, I think people these days don't like the recent music. They don't really understand the value of Lil Wayne.
I don't think we are in liberty or at liberty to explain that to them. Let us allow them wallow in their.
Because you hear someone want to go to the goat in rap, they call
No,
some
they-
names,
they-
and
they-
then you call him and they'll be like, who be that? You
No,
know what I'm saying?
you can't pull Lil Wayne in some certain conversation. It's disrespect.
No, big ups. So when I was doing the intro, I spoke about nightlife. How now you be the me I know you come out. If they ask me for 3 clubs or anything, I feel make sure part 1, part 2, part 3. So how's it been in Lagos in particular? Nightlife in Lagos, all of those things, events also, and all of those everything.
Like we all know, Lagos is the hub of entertainment in Africa, and it's more like Lagos to the rest of the world. There is Nigeria and there is Lagos when it comes to entertainment. Almost everything. Nightlife in Lagos is quite amazing. It is where you get to experience the peak of entertainment in Nigeria per se. You get to see a lot of people. You have direct access to people in nightlife in Lagos. People that you cannot have direct access to during the day. So nightlife in Lagos is quite amazing. And like I always say, if they spend 10 million naira during the day in every city, most especially in Lagos, they spend about 15 million naira at night. People wear the best clothes at night.
Yeah,
They see the
true.
most beautiful women at night. Good looking guys, the most exotic cars at night. So nightlife is
Why
like
need
a
to come
world
up
of
with
its
that
own.
now?
So it's been amazing. The shows in Lagos will give you the access to share, the opportunity to share big stages with big artists, people that you see only on Instagram. In some other places, like in some other states, you see those people with security, but in Lagos,
Just
I just be
the-
chilling in a spot like in the night, and you just see Babanla whiskey just walk past you. You be like, Kogo Wanki, then smoke you, go your free, see your dogo. It's just crazy. So nightlife in Lagos is quite different from every other place in the world. So it's amazing. It's an experience I would like every other person to have a taste of.
Yeah, Abi.
Yeah, like when you say, is it not rinse and repeat of like basically the same event or everything, even though it feels the same, but the experience is different?
I will say this again. Lagos is a place where you buy experience. You don't buy products in Lagos. You buy experience. They'll tell you this place is expensive, this place is expensive. It's not because of what they sell. You can get what they sell on Lagos Island and Lagos Mainland. But the kind of experience those people will give to you on the island is quite different from that of the mainland. That's pretty much why things are expensive. So people don't see that part of it. They just see the expensive part of it. The experience of you bumping into Tony Lumelu in a restaurant on the island is quite possible. Not on the mainland, not in any other place in Nigeria. So the experiences you get is pretty much what Lagos sells to you. So it's not like a repeat of what you experience every night. It's more like you going out every night and seeing something different. You know, like nightlife in Lagos is amazing. The clubs are going crazy with the activities. Before now, you just have the DJ and the hype man experience, but now you have exotic dancers from different parts of the world. You have performers, drummers coming to do their thing, masquerades, performing, side attractions. Like there's a particular club in Lagos, I won't mention name, let me not give anybody publicity. You see a very beautiful lady in a show glass and there's water running. It's more like a bathroom.
Yeah.
She's all wet and you're seeing that experience. It's crazy. You see a girl on a bike that is hanged on the roof. Like you see people
Maybe I'll
doing all
collect this.
sort of
I'll collect this. I'll
acrobatics.
collect this spot after.
It's just crazy. So different experiences, different spots in Lagos. So nightlife in Lagos is beautiful. It's amazing.
Well, I saw this. I saw this. I don't know if it's a statistics or like a data thing somewhere that. Oh no, my neighbor was talking about it. One day, and we were like on the group, the snooker group.
Okay.
He dropped the statistics about how the present generation do not spend as
money.
much outside at night or on alcohol specifically as much as the previous generation. From experience, is that something that you found to be true? One of the reference we gave in the group was like rave culture, for example, where it's more about the thing happening than the alcohol itself or something like that.
I have been meaning to make a comment about this for a very long time. Thank God I have the opportunity to do so. You cannot kick nightlife, you cannot kick the club out of existence. If you like, host the rave from Monday to Monday. The club and the nightlife will always win. Can you see Victor Osimhen in a rave?
Probably not.
Good. But Osimhen will have a private session in the club and chill.
True.
Value for money, a serene environment where you can meet your kinds. The kind of business deals that go down in the club, you can't get them at raves. There is always a session where the big boys will chill and you cannot have access to them. But in the club, if you can have access to the club, a lot of people believe that you're capable of doing a thing or two. You knowing how expensive they say drinks are in Lagos clubs.
Yeah.
When someone sees you in a particular club, it'd be like, this person said better. If not, you know, will do this kind of business.
True.
So saying the young lads of, let's just say the Gen Zs, don't drink alcohol is more like saying you do not know the Gen Zs that drink alcohol. You do not know because they don't post these things online. So it doesn't mean they don't drink it. Being a part of the Lagos nightlife, I will tell you for sure that clubs are shutting down back to back. What makes people think that the nightlife or the club lifestyle is actually going to extinct or the alcohol and consumption is actually going to extinct is because the nightlife demands a whole lot. Clubs, keeping a club demands a lot. You have to keep the renovation going. People don't want to see the same thing.
Yeah,
so if you're not giving them the experience of
something new or
something cool, they want to switch to the next sport. So when you go to a particular place and you see it buzzing for a while and it's not buzzing again, you now say, oh, people don't do nightlife or people don't drink alcohol, people don't go to clubs anymore. No, update that place and see the magic that will happen.
True.
So once you update your sport in the nightlife business, which incurs a lot of cost, it's crazy. Like the club I used to work for, I checked the amounts they use in purchasing one of the air conditioning system. It was 4 million. And they had like 6 inside the building. One of it was 4 million. That's just the AC.
It was an AC.
You won't talk about lighting.
Yeah.
You won't talk about the wall designs. You won't talk about the couch, the chairs they use. You won't talk about the sound system. Go and price one speaker and you know what they're telling you. Price the mixer and you know what these people... So there's a lot of money
you have to put in
the nightlife and club business. So you can't tell me that they are not consuming alcohol. We understand they do all that type of drugs and they are at liberty to post these things online for people to see, but come on. A bottle of Don Julio is crazy. A bottle of Hennessy, a bottle of Casamigos, and all of these drinks are crazy. The particular club I used to work with, just get a bottle of Don Julio for like 3 million. And people buy like 4, 5, 6.
Oh boy.
So you don't blame people when they say the consumption of alcohol is going down. How often can you
How use drink out.
You understand?
You get to say goodbye. Don't need, we know the drink out.
So
That's
always
the lookout. That's the lookout.
bro. When you buy and you go observe and somebody
Yes,
like, hey bro, what's up now? Do I know you from anywhere? So
yes.
the ravers will have their thing, the nightlifers will have their thing, club owners will have their thing. So it's never going into extinction. Club will always go. Even in 1932, you see people clubbing. Nah, you don't end that time. And I want to end.
True. You mentioned like the opportunity to meet like some celebrities randomly. If you're in a good spot, who's the biggest you've met? Or have you ever been in a situation where you meet one, you just this starstruck?
Oh my god! This experience is wild. I will tell my kids about this one. There's a particular day, a friend of mine at Kingsley, Cool Daddy, is actually one of the best hype men in Lagos. You know, my guy, I've known him for quite a number of years now. And he called me and said, bro, I will not be able to meet up my set time at the club. So I would like you to, cover up for me. And I went to the club that day. I was just standing and I was close to the DJ booth. And there's a section at the back of the DJ booth which is exclusively made for the VVIPs. And guess who walked in? Big Wiz.
Ooh.
Wizkid walked into the club. The AC was not working anymore. It was chilled. The club was chilled. But when Big Wiz walked in,
First, don't step in.
he started to worry me.
First, don't step in.
Bro, I kept on asking myself after that day. I know the kind of energy that Big Wiz pulls on the internet and all of that. But come on, it's nothing compared to when you're in a space with that guy. Like, I was here and Wizkid was like 3 to 5 meters away from me. It was behind. My neck here on that day. Small thing I don't turn like that. And one of the things that caught my attention about Big Wiz that day was that his pinky that he usually wears. That pinky. That diamond pinky.
Oh, he has one on his head.
Okay.
Come on. If they turn off the lights in that club,
you will see him
come out. Because that thing was like the oil Big Wiz carries around is the highest. Can't lie. But I've also been in a club with Davido in Bayelsa. I've also been in a club with Davido here in Lagos. And same thing. Big guy. Big energy too. Let's see Wiz.
Frank,
something.
Who be the biggest celebrity, David?
DJ Derrick, no.
Superstar. When he step into the music like this,
Like this in a play.
But we need to, do better.
I don't think I'm not sure, like bumping. I'm not sure.
I think the biggest is one of it. That beat trust guy.
I think that's one thing I really appreciate about Lagos. You can just you bump into someone and then you're like, okay. I think these guys, these twin brothers sorry, I'm not sure they are twins. Cavemen.
Oh, the cavemen.
Yeah, they go to a gym now.
Benjamin is gym.
So I think that's the beauty about Lagos. You just randomly
casually just stumble on.
And one thing I'll say about the tech guys like strippers club.
It's a stress relief.
I'll tell you.
Let's say, just picture this. You spent the whole week looking at screens.
Come on. I like the tech guys for that. Keep the strippers club active and moving. You know, just like to wear their weird glasses and just look at women.
And also, you go crazy for the just go there.
That crazy weird long sleeve that is like actually $1,500, but it's just a regular. You look at it like a regular long sleeve, and he's wearing his corporate pants and.
But just do that regular long sleeve you see there, just do that money full.
That's what I'm saying.
And he's ready to spend it on
$1,500, and he's just chilling with it, looking at the stripper and throwing some Benjamins. But it's all good. I'll give it up.
Yeah. I think for me the beautiful thing about Lagos. So there was this when I first came to Lagos, right? So many of us here now work careers enter Lagos. When I met the man, so he was like, I say, we're just gisting and stuff. He was like, even though there are a lot of people in Lagos, so if somebody asks you should they come to Lagos, you advise them come to Lagos. Because Lagos is one of the very few places in Nigeria that you can come with a dream and you achieve that dream. Lagos is one of those places. Like him was like, you just come with a dream, Lagos, walk towards that shit. The chances of you getting that thing is like, because both connection, network, all of those stuff, play your cards right. You know, there are places where if you search around or ask people, right? Like where we play football, like on Saturday, like our guys. So some of them that have one or two things they are doing on the island, you know, say, oh, this one he has done this, or you notice that this person had like our friend Chris, that's into the
Nollywood.
that's in Nollywood space, and then these are people you just casually meet and you just shake. There are people that could be his fans, and then you say, oh, man, this guy
First day I met Chris, I had seen Chike's video. This Chike,
that one
running after you want to see me.
yeah.
I don't see the video first.
I don't
know
see
the guy.
same.
When I see the guy, I see her look at. I know this face now. I don't see this face before. I know this face. I can't go my phone.
You go,
Like I did try to find the.
oh, my body or not for me. I don't say I see, but I don't find that video. I try.
No, I know where I see him. I know that. I go check. Looking head. I know him. This guy there.
I had same experience with Ghost of SDC. I went to a spot to chill, and I saw this huge, tall-looking guy with white beards, and I'm like, "This is Ghost of SDC." I say no. I went to my Instagram because I'm a big fan of SDC. Been bumping to the charts for years, and I'm like, "This is Ghost." I went to my Instagram. I opened this picture. I showed my guy. I said, "This is Ghost." Now DJ. He said, and I went to meet him. I said, "I'm a big fan." And guess what? The next day, like 2 days after that day, they like have a show in Australia. And that same person, I'm seated close to that person. You know, chilling spot where you just chill, just chilling spot, and you just see celebrity. I'll be like, ah. But Lagos is quite an amazing place. It's where you can live your dreams, or your dreams can live you.
Nice.
Pressure.
You can live your dreams, or your dreams can live
Hey, you see what big pass your eye.
In 10 years, if you're not careful, all you have is just Snapchat videos.
True. Because it really can be.
Lifestyle.
The question I wanted to ask you though was like, do you still have the same experience when you meet somebody that's, of course, for you said you met Wizkid and in fact the environment changed for you, right? Are there still people that you've, being in this space, there are still people that you still and you're still like, you still have chills?
Yes, big ways. Big ways. There was a day Burna Boy came to the club. The club was too crowded that day, so I was just outside. I waited until he came out and he was getting into his purple Ferrari and his purple Lambo. I was just looking at Odogu like this. I said, God,
See life.
This life. But you know, the funny thing, Lagos will give you that experience, but Lagos will not take away the chills. But there are some other people you see and you'll be like, okay, this one. There's a day I saw Egungun. And I did not feel like that. You understand? There are some people that have this aura. No disrespect to him. He's cool guy.
No, that was
He does
not
his thing. But there are people you see, no matter how close you are to them or how close you feel,
You're not gonna be the same thing.
you not go believe say you see those people. Your mind will just move, come up for your body.
Sure.
So it's crazy. It's like that.
Speaking of celebrities, have you guys seen the YCEE video that has been trending the past few days? The interview in Afropolitan.
Enlighten me.
Hey, little
Is that for watcher? You know, have you watched the full podcast? I go explain to you. Have you watched the full podcast? Okay, I've watched it. So
I didn't watch the full podcast.
Oh, there's a part that's going viral. Yes, where YC was talking about. It was talking about a bunch of things, but then this particular one, he got into the conversation of education in Nigeria and how we have an Olodo Uprising. What we're trying to talk about was how we are pretty much celebrating or glorifying, or we have this tendency to glorify mediocrity, right? And people don't necessarily have to do anything valuable to rise to fame. And he mentioned Peller culture, using Peller as an example, and a few other things. So it's been going viral. Like some people are defending, some people are against that. All of this, but it was a very good. It was like an hour plus conversation, and that part again with everything podcast and clips. That was like a 45 seconds part of it.
I would say the reason why contemporary hip hop isn't doing real well in Nigeria is because of what you just explained, because of what YC explained. I would say a lot of people find it difficult to listen to English for a very long time, simple English for a long time. They get bored. They'll be like, this person is trying to crack me or make me not understand life. Like, why is this person being too complex? That was the major reason why rap went down in Nigeria. Now, the reason why I'm saying that is because indigenous rap is actually doing real well. You have the likes of
Jerick,
indigenous rap is doing well.
Odumo is not really indigenous, but it feels indigenous.
Odumodu is indigenous because he does it in
Pidgin.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Pidgin is indigenous. But when it comes to proper English, people like Paper Corleone doing it, you have those are the people that have diehard fans. You understand? You have Tech, STC, you have Alpha Ogini doing this thing on that level. You have Vector, and sometimes people complain about Vector and say,
you speak too much.
You cannot understand it. You don't blame Vector. Leave Vector for us that can understand him. Don't. So what YC said, big respect to YC. Thank you very much for coming back to the rap scene. It's been a long time. It's been a bit, but we're happy that you're back, YC, and we appreciate you for putting out the tape. I will say what YC. I would second what he said on that podcast. The Olodo Uprising, understand? We celebrate what will not give us stress. But life is bigger than that. Understanding that it is more about, everything is taking a different turn now. Music is not about your fan base, it's about your numbers now. People just want to see how many people
streams
on Spotify. You have 2 billion streams on Spotify and they consider you a great artist. No, it's way beyond that. How have you impacted into the lives of people directly as an artist? Being an artist is way beyond just putting out music. It's your connection. That I've been with Paper Corleone. I'm his personal hype man. I've had crazy experiences with Paper Corleone. I've seen people literally worship Paper Corleone. Like, people say, it is not just about your music, it's about your lifestyle too. It interprets a different version of you. You're saying it the way it is. You live what you talk. You understand? So music is way beyond just putting out music. It's about your lifestyle and how people connect to you. Same thing happened with YC. I was starstruck when I saw YC too. After a long time of the scene, he wasn't even dropping music at that point in time. I was just chilling at the spot in Lekki, and YC walked in with his guys, and I saw YC. I'm like, niggas.
That's YC.
That
song was huge.
See, come on. You can't. No. There's this, and I see they go. Paper Corleone featuring YC till today. He said there's a particular line which they say, now she's seeing stars like I'm typing in my password. Like when you're typing your password, she's seeing stars like I'm typing in. See, YC is a great artist. He's actually not on the level of a lot of people actually on the mainstream right now. So you won't blame him for the way he talks. He's an OG.
Yeah, I enjoyed the pod. I think sometimes, right, if you've not paid close attention or listened to some of these people speak on a long form stuff, you really won't get them. The first time I listened to LD, I was surprised. I didn't know that much about. Was it LD? Yes, LD is one that is a computer guy also. I think that's LD. That was in the US or London also, and.
In the US.
Yeah, and he gave a proper breakdown of his life, and I didn't realize how much depth that guy had. A lot of times now only music. And I watched the whole thing, and I also agree with him to an extent. I think recently one of our pod episodes we talked about something about what Nigerians value or something. I can't remember the exact conversation. Where we were talking about looking successful or being successful. Okay. So when I heard this first, I was like, I could relate very much with the idea of an Olodo Uprising, because some people call me old sometimes. I'm not that old. I'm still very young, my early 20s. But I'm going to open TikTok, for example, and try to watch certain things, and I don't get the appeal. Certain people, I've tried to watch Peller. He's amazing for who is amazing, right? For example, I've tried to watch him. I don't understand. I don't get it. I've tried to watch even Kata. I hear Kata is a great guy also, but I don't get the appeal. I don't see what the value is, right? Even in terms of just purely entertainment, I still don't get what the value is. I don't find it funny. I don't find it engaging. And to myself, I just told myself that, okay, fine.
Maybe it's not for you.
It's not for me. But then you now realize that, okay, this has moved away from these one or two people. Every fucking thing you watch now looks like that.
Because I don't think it takes so much for you to put out content like that.
God bless you.
That's just it.
So
right now, if you just enter online, you see which is making, like, the thing is that a lot of us didn't even know that we had this crisis. We knew there was something wrong, but we didn't take care.
That's one of those things.
What do you do now? I'm into skit making. Okay, let me see your skit. There's some things that
when you see what skit, they wait for the skit start.
Remember when Vine came out before?
Vine was like 6 seconds. Yes, hit your this thing. That's when Bash and the rest made their fame now.
But right now, you see someone shoot video of like 30 minutes, and you're still waiting for where the joke is. And then
see, it's a pandemic. I won't lie. God bless YCEE for making all of us shift our attention to
be honest.
You understand? It's a pandemic right now. Just go online, dress like a female, dance.
I was telling somebody that day, I find it disgusting. Yeah, I get that you're trying to portray a character. I don't like it. I don't like when I watch skit somebody's cross-dressing. It's different if you're even cross-dressing and actually playing a good role. But you're cross-dressing and dancing on the road. I find it stupid. I don't see how funny it is. I don't see the effort you put into this thing. And again, sometimes it makes me wonder, is it because some of these people, they are the ones that are actually very stupid. No, this is not. I don't go disguise her. The guy who no get sense. And he no say no get sense. That person there. That's a different thing. But I've realized that some people are actually smart people. But there's a demand.
That's another conversation.
So now, is this a chicken? Are we back to the chicken and egg problem? Did the egg come before the chicken, or did the chicken come before the egg? Because if there's nobody watching it, we all blast Bobrisky, for example. Right? A lot of people blast Bobrisky. I don't know anything how to do this. Bobrisky has millions of followers everywhere.
Crazy.
Who is blasting him or Shim? Who is following Shim or Hims? The Peller to talk about. Peller is one of the most followed people on TikTok. Twitch. I don't know about Twitch, but on TikTok particular, he's one of the most followed people. And we're complaining. So who is following him? Who is doing all these things? You watch. Let's take podcast for example. Still the same way. The way a video of Portable coming out to say something crazy will go viral. It's not the same way 40 minutes video that actually gives you value from. This is not from a nonsense person. This is from actually a person that we all recognize. Say, okay, this man don't make up, and it makes you wonder again. Is it the demand that is creating the supply, or because now waiting day now we don't. You know how they will release a song, you don't like the song when the song come out. But you go market, you go hear the song, you go like you play. Mr. P new song. Mr. P new song.
It's a great song.
Wait, but when
I like it.
Wait,
I like it.
Now I like it.
I listened to the song second time.
Now I like
the song. The video was dope.
Yes. Wait, that's all I'm saying. When the day he dropped the song, I think I said to you that first day.
Watching
I was watching John Bellion. I just finished watching a John Bellion concert.
Live concert. No, now.
Exactly. That's what happened to me. I just finished watching the most recent John Bellion concert. This is about almost 2 hours.
Almost 2 hours.
Live, and they watch, they go.
No, I've listened to that twice.
I don't listen to Amuna twice. Yes, and then it was on YouTube. So after the concert finished playing, Mr. P song came up. I sent it to him. It was the first one I said, I know what I hear. But now I've listened to the song. But since he dropped the video, I've listened to the song over and over again. Yeah. I like the song. It's a normal banger
kind of that you expect from him.
I like, exactly. It's a typical P-Square song of there's a breakdance, there's a time to dance, there's a rhythm, all of those things. Yeah. Now it makes you wonder again, back to general content. Is it that we have referred this thing too much, we now think it's the norm? Or because we keep watching it or we keep engaging? People that are making it have realized that this is the way. I don't blame who makes that content though. Genuinely, I don't blame him anymore. I used to, but I don't blame him anymore. Because, bro, all of us want to get paid.
That's another angle, actually.
All of us forget say we dey do forget say we dey do dignity in labor.
But it depends on. I think it depends on you as an individual, right? Because every Dick, Tom, and Harry can just pick up a camera and do those same things. But some people, either they don't see themselves doing that because I don't see myself doing that because that's not the kind of value I want to put out.
They never put your amount.
I would say something about mindset.
Mine is because of the kind of value I want to put out.
It's about mindset. Now, Lai Wasabi posted something recently. He said, at some point, I could not resonate with Wizkid's type of music.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was struggling. But now that I'm okay, I'm good. Now, look at that.
You see the stressing.
Listen to that on the larger scale.
Yeah.
A lot of people are suffering in Nigeria. So it's easy to look for something that takes your mind away, something you feel like you can connect to. You know, these people come out looking ratchet. They look like what they put out, and the idea of Lai Wasabi not connecting with Wizkid's song at some certain point in his life is valid. I understand him perfectly well. And he said something. Now I listen to Wizkid in my car with a good sound system, and the AC is blowing, and I'm like, God damn, this is good. So your mindset, your environment, what you represent, determines the kind of content that you digest. Determines your consumption. It's more like you eating at a certain restaurant at some point in your life, and when you don't guide, you move to another restaurant, and you don't understand and say, oh boy, life's sweet. That's it.
Yeah.
So there are people that the major reason why a lot of people are connecting with these guys is because the world has been shaped to the point where numbers are making the final judgment for everything. How many views do you have? How many views? How many viewers do you have? How many subscribers do you have?
Yeah.
Even if they want to come and give you an endorsement deal, the first ask you how many followers do you have. It's about numbers. So it's forcing people to do the things that a larger population connects with for them to get those numbers so they can actually move to the upper class. It is a means to an end. It is not the end. Now, even a Peller, somebody said something and I second that. See, a Peller will not want to have a Peller as a child. A Peller will give birth to a child and send him to the best private university, best private school in Lagos or in abroad. Why we'll keep him for a Korodu, make him turn out to be like
no.
Do you understand?
What's this guy? Sorry. This is the where they park buses. What they call it?
Conductor.
No, not the one that controls all those. There's his name. I don't know. But there's this one that's very popular in Lagos. Yeah. His children, all of them, they're all abroad.
You understand? Nobody. So since now this life give you this thing, why you don't want your children to live this kind of life?
No, I think a lot of people know that it's a means to an end, like you said, right? Again, another thing you said is relatability, right? Where the world day to day.
Yeah.
All of us
in essence.
No, the world has. It is only us get Olodo.
not only us.
Don't worry,
our own is a crisis.
Don't worry yourself.
Our own crisis.
No, I agree. I agree.
Drewski in the US.
Drewski is an amazing this
now,
thing. Drewski is this thing now.
Intellectual level of Drewski, even
Apple racing the intellect of Drewski.
Now, Drewski made he made a content, I think, some 2 months ago where he acted like a pastor.
That one. Do you know how much goes into that production you're looking at?
You know, now, it is crazy. To the average American, to the elite, this is more like the hood type of
Yeah.
A lot of work was put in to bring that thing out, and even the elites in Nigeria.
And this guy has another one trending now.
There was something he said, and I'm working in the blood of Jesus, and he raised his shoe and it was red bottoms.
Red bottoms.
How much is a red bottom?
You see the difference now. You see,
no, will not buy a red bottom and dance on it.
No, you don't get. Drewski, for example, right? He makes smart skits or smart representation that. See, you can watch it as somebody that doesn't get the context, and you might not understand it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But then, if you understand who he is, you would like once it starts, you go no. Say first of all, I'm trying to remember one of the OGs that used to do something almost similar. I can't remember his name. But let me use K and Peller. K for example, right? Yeah. As much as they have so many content, but there's some you watch that You might miss the joke if you're not smart enough to catch it. Right? But then there's a difference between those kind of content and the likes of a Peller. Again, like I said before, I don't fault Peller. I get why Peller exists. We need Peller. We cannot have everybody like this South African businessman that is too smart. Sometimes you guys calm down. You can't have. It's not possible, right? But then at different levels, we relate to different things. There are times where you just want scroll. You know one thing. It's like the movies. There are some times where you want to watch a very smart movie that would stimulate your brain. But you get sometimes you watch that same movie. You go watch it 3 times. You don't go still understand the movie.
But there's sometimes your brain says.
And there are sometimes where you don't want to watch that. You just want to watch this movie is dumb. We know it's dumb. All of us have accepted it's dumb. There's no lesson. There's no takeaway.
Or something. Maybe the picture quality is crazy.
There's nothing. There's nothing. You are watching it out of pure entertainment right now.
Crazy.
Yeah. So for me now, like I said, for
something.
like I said for the Peller, me I don't see anything at all in it. Right? I get the appeal to certain people. Right? Hey, if I'm a young boy that is hustling or starting life, I follow the Peller story. It's an amazing story. That story is an amazing story. No worry. From now the proper grass to grey story we hear about, right? And you're so vested in the story, right? But what they see now, every time they watch him, they see me. If it be me.
You can see yourself.
If it be me. But I don't care whether in the talk rubbish.
We can resonate with the story, but not the content.
That's what I'm saying. So when I see people following me a lot of times, I feel like that's where it has gotten to. It's just like when the football fan base thing, right? There's a way you'll be so invested in something or someone. Not be your brother or anything. But you know if you see certain things again, you know if you see say this content no sweet.
True.
You know if you see this ball with this guy play that he play rubbish. Because as far as he did concerned, you follow this guy for 20 years. Even sometimes you know say this match will play now, Arsenal no play well. You know. But not you go agree you tell Chelsea fan.
I like the fact that you Arsenal.
I'm an Arsenal fan.
I understand. Mediocrity can be.
No, mediocrity go around. No, let's finish text. Don't finish talk about mediocrity.
See. Let's be calm. Let's move. Because we will start the conversation. We'll not end.
No. Just say it. Let's clarify. Okay. Again, let's use the Arsenal story for example. Again. You know, you can start as a mediocre person.
I win the league. I don't know where you're going to. And when you win the league, you not consider yourself the best team in the world.
Once you don't win the league, you don't argue with you, right? Hey, but my point is, right, you can be so invested in something where, you know how with the banter, right, you know, you're so invested in this person. You relate so much with this person. This is your person, right? As far as, and you know, say, we get this stand thing what they do where we say, but if you don't write for celebrity, you don't write for celebrity. It takes a different level of awareness to know when your celebrity don't misguide.
Some level of fucked up shit where celebrity go be then this is where I caught the line.
No, you need to be aware first. To realize say this is not fucked up shit. Yes now. Because that's why you see, for example, let's use the Blessing CEO incident that's been happening, track record. The first time I ever heard of Blessing CEO was the fake I buy house allegation or something. That was a shitty thing to do. It did not matter. She do gain the money, gain the clout, whatever came out of it. She get them. The next time I heard of her was the cancer story. Who write for Blessing CEO? Write for Blessing CEO. You understand what I mean? No, you know and she know all of them know who write. Say, but I don't get this thing. If you have conversation with some of them, they will tell you straight out. Say, about all the nothing. Who they with me? They with me, and I feel like that's where we are now. Yeah. Now it now goes back to what you said. What do I value as a person, right? Am I here for but I want to get paid. I don't fault if you want to get paid like that. At least you know the thief, you know they kill anybody. You ride on the ignorance or the gaps within the society already. That's a different space to be, right? I don't fault you if now what you do. You don't force me to engage. I'll pass. Me personally, what I can control is, I know say you know if you make you know I not go promote you. No be for me. So I think that's where we are right now. Where It's just like you said, it's an easy way to make it. You go watch some skits, you go just
leave, easy.
No, it's not easy, but no, it's not easy. It's not easy.
This Olodo Uprising is not even start with Peller.
No, it's not. I don't do since now. Yes, now I don't do now.
I'm
it's just a thing now.
See,
you don't do now. Peller just come now.
Peller is actually acting his age.
Yes, now. Peller is 19 or 20. Yes, now he's living his.
But you see the likes of Blessing. See,
we don't do since.
Of them, that will come and just act. I wouldn't want to be in a space with them. I don't care who they are. You're rich doesn't mean you have sense.
No, it's the truth now.
I don't want to be in a space.
But the problem again is in Nigeria, you are rich. No, we know they put but. We know they put comma. We know they put you are rich. Boom.
I know people that stand Mr. Jollof.
Who be Mr. Jollof?
Mr. Jollof.
Oh, the guy who fights his video.
Yeah,
I don't really know much about them.
Like one of them is actually close to me right now, and I feel like there's a problem. That's a problem. I have an issue with.
Those are the Olodos in the society.
Olodo Uprising that is attached to Mr. Jollof should be studied in school. It should be a part of something that will bring a nation down. Like it is so sad.
What led to the end of this empire?
It is so sad that people like Mr. Jollof still have people listening to them. Now I'm not talking about the politics aspect of Mr. Jollof. No, it doesn't. You can support who you want to support. Today, if you're the PDP member, tomorrow APC, NDC, ADC, it's none of my business. But you as a person, what do you stand for? Like, you know, really to just days. Some people just look you like, okay, I want to listen to somebody foolish. And you go watch Mr. Jollof.
That's the funny thing. You don't even put it that way. It's not like you're so.
No, if you know, say you won't go watch somebody foolish. I know that you did that bracket because you know what you know
what you're looking for.
Yeah, but imagine say, but I did the mood now serious information, and a certain type people where they go get this thing from. How come they go spread them like
this is why they tell you say like Mr. Jollof. You go tell you say, I like Mr. Jollof, give me joy, You need to go for anything you want. A lot of things we celebrate in Nigeria that are not supposed to be. So and also our society,
encourages yes now.
Because you can go to a public space and start making videos. There are civilized countries.
There's this lady I see that shouts. You can make video, but
you cannot raise your voice.
Depends. There's consequence for certain things you do. Yes. There's this lady I saw her content where she just goes to a place and screams. I don't know why it's funny. I don't think it's funny. I don't know her name. She just enter one mall.
She sing or
just shout like random shout. I don't know what she does.
I've seen a video. And another thing we're going to blame is sometimes this Olodo Uprising is actually what takes over the main feed. It takes over your FYP, and all you can see is people dancing with funny captions like you go teasing that only you your babe love until they ask your babe whether now only you being girlfriend, and the person is dancing. Through steps, come back. Like it's funny. It's really funny.
Well, you know funny to me.
No, guess so. I guess I'm very funny. Is the way you say they must you. No be.
Yes.
No be I say. You don't believe. See the talk this thing.
There was a time I wanted to like go into something like that because at some point if you're in the entertainment scene you'll be forced to do something to get the interaction on social media. There was the day I posted a video on my TikTok. I was like it is the little things that matter for me. Say make I send that 2 million naira. You know, women will generally tell you that the little things you do that matter for me, but they'll just act in a very ridiculous way. And when I posted it, I made a video. I posted it, and the interaction was this. People was like, oh, ha 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 ha! It's so funny. And I did this. And I'm like, but this is not like all that, though. But okay. It is what they are.
What they pay now? You take her now.
So it's crazy. It's about what's out there, what people are connecting to. But me, I want to connect to something different.
Yeah, I think we as a country first were just messed up in the sense that as Peller did now. He's 19. I don't even know how old he was.
He's 19 or 20. Either he has turned 20 or he's 19. I know he's a young guy.
The way we glorify money in this country, we glorify person. Okay, you don't make all of those stuff. You just It's not a good example for the young ones growing up. They don't set, imagine you see on the news say students graduated with first class. The university is giving 100,000 naira as prize.
There was a time they give 10,000 naira.
I even try safe.
They go far now.
I go
When last you see them give person 100,000? You know what 100,000 mean?
100,000 naira cannot pay your transportation in Lagos if you want to move for 4 days. Say you want book ride. Say you want move.
They go far. They go far. They book ride.
They book ride. They go far.
The educational system in Nigeria is also a problem.
Man, Ashes, you suffer, man.
Names a problem. How many scholars, how many people that graduated with flying colors have endorsement deals with companies? How many tech companies are giving out? Now, another thing is, let's question the people that are supposed to do this thing. Now, understand that the liquor brands will give people that do things for their brands huge amount of money to do things for their brand. The educational companies, how much are they investing into their people?
Yeah.
Now, if we're looking at it from that angle too, we'll also not blame those other people because they are investing in what.
But I don't blame who they feed.
Did you see the news?
understand?
Sorry, didn't you see the news? The one that is it the global something of mathematics that banned Nigeria?
Oh, but we don't do maths again now.
Like we don't.
How was it? 1 + 1 is 2.
Because
And the maths also do me that.
yeah, it's going to take a while, but to trust me, it's a season, and we all just have to deal with it.
I think we like I like that this conversation came up, right? It might not go far, it might not do much.
I don't think we do.
No, it will. Again, awareness. That's what awareness for.
Well, true.
Even if now 3 people, who knows? The next round of
maybe the next, since they don't call a lot of them.
Just like when we blasted a lot of people, content creators, for not like pushing for people to get their PVCs or saying politics is not for me.
Yeah.
And then at least that period when the blasting was active, a lot of them now started maybe stylishly just mentioning and say, but I think it might have its impact, but it might take a while. Because education in Nigeria, generally, both for formal, informal, about education, they suffer.
It really, before this our generation, then I think our parents, once you finish secondary school, you smart already. If you check a lot of them that time, many of them didn't even have to go to the university to even get the
standard 1, standard 2, or standard what they call it. Just imagine. The scholarships that were available back then are no longer available. There's a particular guy, I watched this video on social media, and he said that he went to the US to study through a Commonwealth scholarship back then in the States. Now, is there a scholarship like that again? No. And you must know somebody that knows somebody or know somebody.
I think the level of corruption now is quite a lot.
It's crazy. Now, just imagine if the Ministry of Education comes out to say, we are giving the overall best students in every university and every calendar year 10 million naira to start up businesses for themselves. See, you know how many people will take it?
Yeah, we are active, so take them serious.
But now, people are not even willing to invest in things like that again. Just imagine a billionaire or a philanthropist will sign an artist to push his brand, but will never sign an intellectual.
If he sign, I'm gonna give him one chicken change.
We'll give him a house for the you making just chill under good environment so that I think we'll fit in. Or maybe there's a scholarship. Now, let me tell you something. There's a story that is trending in Bayelsa State. Now, I'll put this out because we're talking about smart people. Now, there's this particular man, he's tagged as a philanthropist. He came out with this idea and said he wants smart people to come out and write an exam for a scholarship, aviation scholarship. He will take them to the US. A lot of people came out, wrote this exam. They picked a few people, and this is like years back. And recently, two of the people that he picked came out on social media about. It's been trending in the southern space of social media for a while now. And they said this guy took them to Abuja and they were washing planes.
How did you carry them go to that?
Straight up.
After the
Now, let me tell you another thing. The guys came up complaining, and you know this thing now. They talk about person will get money now. They don't start to silence you now. Say cyberbullying or character defamation or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
And now people are scared to even come out. Now
Nobody
somebody, now if you come out now and say, "Oh, I can't write exam for scholarship," how many people?
Nobody will really go again. No.
You understand? So the educational system.
But all of us be the problem.
I think the main thing I agree, but our government, it is that our government give a damn about us, but they are the one that have to like drag the bull by the horn, because if they don't really push like that, there is no what's the word? Like there is no push from other individuals to take part in this thing, because if the government, imagine the math stuff, they said the ministry has not sponsored students for the past 4 years, so that okay, since no one sponsored, there's no need now, just come as observers. So so like the rot is from the federal government.
I don't know the government. I don't know the government really expect to put out.
I'm also surprised as to the amount of scholarship that may be available.
Their scholarships are available.
No, there are lots. I know that there are a lot of scholarships. The question is that who and who is available to?
Yeah.
Because now only the people who sabi say them sabi. Yes. They just carry their people.
A lot of scholarship available.
The fact story happened when VDM also posted something that he went to Morocco, and I think that.
Oh yeah, the ones that they took them there and left them.
Yes,
abandoned
them there.
Yeah.
Now seeing all of
Nigerian,
took them on scholarship. Once they reach there, they leave them there.
It's not even a state scholarship. Federal scholarship.
Federal. Once they reach there, they leave them.
They went there and the minister.
Then carry them good there.
To go study, forget it.
So
the educational system is
River State one.
RSU, River State,
River
scholarship.
They tried, but I don't know if
they're not by that.
But I think immediately the person who was sponsoring. It was this former guy before Wiki. I think. So immediately, as in come out, then where find your levels.
So why the Olodo Uprising no go? People are looking for what will give them money, quick taps. And big shout out to Peller. I love what he's doing for himself.
I love what he's doing for himself.
I bump into his videos sometimes and I'm like, crazy man, a young cat doing so well. And to think of the fact that he has taken a lot of people out of poverty, because
he's a cartel, he's cool, yes.
There's a cartel around him. His family is also benefiting from him getting all of the bag from the internet and all of this. But let's call a spade a spade. Educationally, it is not sound for public consumption to a certain level. But people will always connect to what they feel or the level of their minds.
True.
So like the Lai Wasabi incident that I quoted. You know, when you get to a certain level, there are some certain things, even your FYP go no say. Like this now as we're talking now, if 50 million naira, let's just say 50 million naira, okay, let's just say $3 to $4 million in your account. The places you go to, the things that you will search online.
Yeah, that's true.
You go change.
There'll be
ad go just say
there'll be size.
The private jet ad.
What's the cheapest private jet that I can get?
There are people that have not experienced some certain things that we experience.
You're right. They never see the concept.
Like, they never even see that kind of thing before. Like there are some places you go to in this Lagos, you ask yourself, say, okay, so this kind of place is for this Lagos, so me and you there like this.
Actually, you're right too. Because person they now really go through shit. But I don't really see how you tell about investing in stocks go help them.
Yeah. It will not even help you. It will not help you.
Let's look at the Femi Otedola
book.
The book. I think, I don't know if it's real or you can't believe the things you see on social media. He said he invested his money into trust fund or one of these things, and one time he said they asked his daughter, well, what do your daddy do for a living? He said he stays at home, and that was why he decided to start working again. He was earning mad money. Now, the level of exposure you get when you get to a certain level financially will determine the kind of information that you digest.
True.
So there are people that will just resonate.
Well, very
Take
right.
back olden days, back in the days of the kings and the kingdoms and the rest, they always have like a palace clown.
Yeah.
You understand? So there must be somebody to just make you feel like there's a different world.
You're right though. You're right. It's a society we've all created together. No matter how small the role you've played in it, you don't play a role in them, right? It might not be. It might not be Peller you promoted, but at some point you don't engage in something, and then it's a world where we have created. He factored that into monetization also. The brand that's looking for who is going to push their product is going to go for the numbers.
Yeah.
Who has the numbers? The guy that is just chilling.
Just the domino effect of things that happen.
You now, that's an upcoming content creator also. You're looking at it. I mean, this guy. Remember that story that I gave that lady that time I said she was doing? Is it a lady or a guy that was doing educational content on YouTube and it wasn't going anywhere?
It was a lady.
And she was like,
she posted
for Pornhub. Millions of views.
Millions of views. More like what she did was she posted she did it was a tutorial on mathematics, advanced maths basically. Yeah. So she posted the same content on YouTube. Posted exactly the same content on Pornhub. Pornhub pay her more.
Yes, yeah.
Because
so tell me now why
exactly
that person now
you're right.
would not keep posting on Pornhub, for example, or let's say OnlyFans or anyone. And then the money you now get in there, you know, like, if I posted this one, it give me $5,000. Imagine say I just post this other one. And then you know what I'm saying? And then you don't enter. Again, as much as all of us the bass boost, but now survive all of us. And then you've now found what pays. We are the same people that say don't change the working formula. So the formula they work already. If I come there dance for now.
Sad. Let me make a reference to the hype industry. Now there are some hype lambas that are trending that are senseless. Now I'll use myself as an example and a popular hype man too. For example, I have a lamba that goes like this. It's more like telling the story. Officer, waiting I do you. Na crime say young boy is fresh. Na crime say young boy look good. I bet come on body, Joe. Now, that lamba is telling you about something that we experience in our society between the Nigerian police force and young people. Now, there's another person that will come. Take it, ya wata yansh. Check it. And
that one is value.
You understand?
Now is value.
It's telling you of something that, but it's just
it's life.
Yeah, that's the thing. There's always space for all of these beautiful things, both grace.
Me, I will stick with YCEE. Like let's say let's go back to the start.
Shady, say YCEE went on this thing to promote his album now.
No, but I think
we get it.
What is basically calling out? Sorry, what is basically calling out is more like the pandemic of the stuff.
Yes,
like that shouldn't just be like that. There should be other things we should use to
do. Yes,
yes, that's the main thing. There's space for those people. Those people will be there, but it shouldn't be like, hey, if there's a choice, this should be what you go for.
No, not even that. It shouldn't be that there's nothing else.
Okay, yeah, I think that's that exactly.
They ask you, what do you bring to the table? Okay, they don't open table now. They ask, there's a look table where they look this. At least let there be substance. Let us know that this is a character or this is what I'm doing. Right? This is entertainment. If we're having let me know, say behind this crazy person, something there. You understand that kind of thing? Where if I need to show that value part, say, oh boy, matter don't pass normal, water don't pass Gary, oh yeah, this is it now, let's do this thing. As opposed to, but I have nothing left, nothing else, and this is it.
Yeah. I think I even bet that a lot of them are very smart people.
Maybe it is to get 10 million followers.
Very smart. You won't be surprised that some of them started out soon. Doing what we are,
now
the thing we are talking.
You know they work now,
and then the first day they shot the first one.
Just
imagine now Unilag now just say, okay, for example, Unilag just say, let's use Peller for ad.
Hey?
Now, okay, for example, Peller just gained admission to Unilag, and they just say Unilag, and Peller now sits in front of his camera one day and say, education is important, and it is good for everybody. You know how many people want to go to school?
True.
Do you know how many people? How many young people will want to go to school? See, Peller and to talk this thing. So finally, Peller now don't see the benefit of this thing. You know how many people will resonate with that part of Peller again? It's more like
that's the game now. That's where we should be.
Is available for him, because those other educational people will not see him as the markets. You know, they don't see him as somebody that will fit.
Or they might feel like Peller. You know, the thing is that they might feel like Peller might not be the best person. Not them.
Yeah.
The people that are just observing that.
Not be the best person for this.
Be like, okay, you will not be like, okay, you gave Peller the.
Peller, you want to go there.
Of all the people,
Peller, you go miss.
So what happens?
Let them try.
I think again, it's still that chicken and egg problem that would never be solved, because Like your feed is telling you, oh boy, this not your niche, you don't get this thing, no go change am.
Yeah.
This now what your people they like listen to. So sometimes even you would hear a lot of stories where people are saying, even with musicians, oh, this is not the song, this is not the type of song I really wanted to sing.
Yeah.
But this is what sells. Let's wrap up. I think we've talked about a bunch of things. Zephyr, I'll collect that place where the baby dance inside glass. Forget all this to say about value. All these things. There's no greater value than water yash.
Another thing I would say about the nightlife in Lagos, most of the club owners are not ready for new ideas.
Like you just said, new ideas are expensive too, so it's not an easy thing.
I mean, I'm not giving out any. Like I have like a truckload of ideas that I can put out.
That's the thing. It might be.
But these people just feel like if you can get a celebrity to the club.
No, waiting there. No,
said it's working now.
Yeah, it's working.
Yeah, it will work until it will stop working.
Yeah, it will stop working, and now they will not think of something else.
Like before AI, now. But nobody. That's the way it starts. That's it. But no, leave that thing.
Yeah, but now he did everywhere. Zephyr, thanks, man. Thanks for coming on. This is fun. We'll have you again. We look forward to having you more.
Yeah.
Next time we'll have you, we are going to go deeper into your
nightlife,
your nightlife experience, and then we might even do a vlog. You take us to some places, and we'll do like that.
Most deaf.
Oh, Alasha. Thank you guys, Frank. Thank you for coming to the
podcast. Thank you guys for this. Please drop your your comments in the comment section. I know this conversation has been trending in Nigeria. I don't know, all over the world, I guess, because I know there's been a conversation that needed to be had in Nigeria. So drop your comments. We'll respond to as much as we can. You can follow our friend here, Zephyr.
Zephyr, you give us your, collect our order for the distance so that you can talk. Because we need to promote people like this.
Yeah.
Please, people should follow me. I will take you to the promised land.
Make it no go start the.
I have to go dance. I don't want to escape.
Let's see. You go to run powder for it. Lion, if you want me to, write your name on my head.
Thank you for the lion.
Thank you for the lion.
Bye, guys.